I was never the strongest guy, never the fastest, never the smartest in the room. But there was one thing nobody could take from me: my work ethic. While other people were sleeping, I was working. While they were making excuses, I was improving. While they were waiting for motivation, I was already moving. See, most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they waste opportunities. They waste mornings, waste energy, waste focus, waste years. And one day, they wake up wondering why life never changed. What would happen if you stopped wasting what's right in front of you? What if you attacked every opportunity like it was the last opportunity you'd ever get? Your whole life would change. Most people upgrade their phones every year. New device, new software, new watch, new car. But they never upgrade themselves. Still thinking the same, still acting the same, still making excuses, still living average. Listen to me carefully. If you want a different life, you have to become a different person. I'm obsessed with growth, obsessed with discipline, obsessed with becoming better every single day. Because the moment you become comfortable, the moment you think you've made it, that's the moment you stop growing. And when you stop growing, you start dying. Some of you treat your dream like a hobby. That's the problem. You work on it when you feel motivated. You work on it when it's convenient. You work on it when the mood feels right. But champions don't move based on feelings. Champions move based on standards. When it hurts, they keep going. When they're tired, they keep going. When nobody believes in them, they keep going. Because they understand something average people never will. Discipline will take you places motivation never can. And let me ask you something. Who are you doing this for? Because when you're only doing it for yourself, you'll quit the second it gets painful. The second it gets uncomfortable. The second life punches you in the mouth. But when your family is counting on you, when your mother sacrificed for you, when your future children depend on you, when failure is no longer an option, you move differently. Your why becomes stronger than your excuses. That's why real grinders don't hit the snooze button. They remember what's at stake. They remember the bills, the pressure, the responsibility, the dream. And every morning they make a decision. Get up or stay average. See, everybody wants success. Everybody wants the rewards. Everybody wants the lifestyle. But very few people are willing to become the person required to earn it. Success costs. It costs comfort. It costs sleep. It costs weekends. It costs distractions. It costs relationships sometimes. It costs the old version of you. And most people simply refuse to pay the price. That's why average is crowded, because average is easy. Greatness is lonely. Greatness requires sacrifice. You have to do what other people refuse to do. You have to wake up earlier, work longer, study harder, push farther, stay disciplined longer than everyone else. Because the bigger the dream, the greater the sacrifice. Some of you keep saying, "I'm working hard but nothing is happening." Good, keep going. You think success happens in a week? You think greatness happens overnight? No. For a long time, nobody notices your grind. Nobody claps for you. Nobody reposts you. Nobody supports you. It's just you, the work, and the belief that one day it will all pay off. That's the process. And most people quit in the process. They quit because results are taking too long. They quit because progress feels invisible. They quit because the pain became greater than their patience. But winners understand something powerful. The process is building you while you're building the dream. Every hard day is making you stronger. Every setback is teaching you something. Every sacrifice is shaping your character. Character is not inherited. Character is built daily. When you wake up and choose discipline over comfort, that builds character. When you keep your word to yourself, that builds character. When you keep grinding even after disappointment, that builds character. And character is what separates leaders from followers. You say you want the next level? Then stop doing what everybody else is doing. Stop chasing comfort. Stop chasing convenience. Stop choosing easy. Choose difficult. Wake up every day and attack difficult until difficult becomes normal. Because once you master hard things, You separate yourself from everybody else. That's what greatness is. Greatness is not talent alone. Greatness is consistency. The world is full of talented people who never did anything with their gifts. Why? Because talent without discipline is wasted potential. I've seen people with average talent become extraordinary because they refused to quit. They showed up every day, every single day, rain or shine, tired or energized, motivated or unmotivated. They executed. That's what winners do. Losers only work when they feel like it. Winners work no matter how they feel. And that right there changes everything. You know what destroys most people? Instant gratification. They want results now, money now, success now, recognition now. But real success is delayed gratification. Plant now, water now, sacrifice now, and harvest later. Most people will never understand that. That's why they stay stuck. They make enough money to survive, enough progress to feel comfortable, enough success to stop pushing, and then they stay there for the rest of their lives, never evolving, never growing, never becoming who they were capable of becoming. Don't let that happen to you. You were built for more. But more requires effort, extreme effort, not 70%, not trying your best when it's easy. I'm talking about full commitment, 120%, every day. Because life gives back what you give it. You want extraordinary results? Then become an extraordinary worker. Do the extra rep, read the extra chapter, work the extra hour, wake up 30 minutes earlier. Those little extras separate ordinary from extraordinary. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. See, there comes a moment in your life where you hit the wall. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Everything inside you says, stop, quit, take the easy road. That's the moment that defines you, not when life is easy, not when motivation is high, but when you're exhausted, discouraged, doubted, and you keep moving anyway. That's where champions are born. Because on the other side of pain is growth. Because on the other side of discipline is freedom.
On the other side of sacrifice is the life you keep dreaming about. But nobody is coming to save you. No mentor can do the work for you. No book can force discipline into you. No motivational video can replace execution. At some point you have to decide, I will become the person I said I wanted to be. And once you make that decision, stop negotiating with yourself. Do the work. Even when it's boring, even when it's repetitive, even when nobody notices. Because consistency compounds. The small habits you repeat every day eventually become your identity, and your identity becomes your destiny. You say you want success? Then compete. Compete with the weaker version of yourself. Compete with your excuses. Compete with yesterday's performance. Push harder, run faster, think bigger. Most people lost their competitive edge because comfort made them soft. Get that fire back. Attack life. Attack your goals. Attack your potential. Because one day, this life will end. And the question won't be, did you play it safe? The question will be, did you become everything you were capable of becoming? See, I don't want a comfortable life. I want a meaningful one. I want a life built through sacrifice, discipline, courage, and relentless effort. And yes, it's hard. Success is hard. Growth is hard. Transformation is hard. But regret is harder. Living with untapped potential is harder. Looking back years from now wondering, what if I had given everything? That pain lasts forever. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel ready. The people who win in life are not always the most talented. They're the most committed, the most disciplined, the most relentless. They decide that no matter how hard it gets, they will not stop. So when life gets difficult, good, that means you're growing. When people doubt you, good, that means you're doing something uncommon. When the pressure gets heavy, good, pressure creates diamonds. Now listen to me, you have greatness inside you. But greatness demands something in return. It demands sacrifice, discipline, consistency, pain, patience. And if you're willing to pay that price, there is no limit to who you can become.
So wake up tomorrow with a different mindset. No more excuses, no more blaming, no more waiting. This is your life, your dream, your responsibility. And from this moment forward, you grind until your family's proud. You grind until your haters are silent. You grind until your dream becomes reality. And when you finally reach that next level, don't get comfortable. Raise the standard again, because champions never stop evolving. Now, go to work.